You're now tuned in to RadioDR.co.za.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to help you do it for the first time. Yeah, man, I bumped into this lovely lady at a party. Shout out to Bahle again. This weekend, and we were just like, we're so pro businesses. We thought we'd also talk to her this week. So, she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and what she does. WeOrh.
WeOrh.
Do you mind? Just check if your microphone's on. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Zamo. Nhlumayo. Namakalati. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, I met Silu, like he said, last weekend. It was actually my birthday.
Was it?
Yes, it was my birthday.
I had to leave when we met, so I probably missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it was your birthday, and yeah, I don't know.
It was my birthday, and I'm usually not a person that leaves the house, but I was like prompted to because it's my birthday. Let's celebrate. And so for the longest time, I've had problems with my womb.
With you?
My womb.
Your womb, yeah.
Yes, for the longest time, and I went to a gynecologist for about a year.
Yeah.
And I first started off with private, and then that wasn't helping. And it was so funny because when you met me, you asked me if I make any douches. And I was like, well, who would do that? But the private gynecologist at Itogwini was actually giving me a douche. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I know, but I think they believe that's how it is. It's old information that has been debunked, and if you don't keep up to date with your information,
No, but that throws your pH off balance,
yes,
out of whack.
Because the vagina is a self-cleaning organism, woman.
You say that so many times, and I was like, you should have been a gynecologist.
No, I was drunk, and I just started remembering all the facts that I know in the back of my brain. But yes, that was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then 2015, I started going to public because private wasn't doing, it wasn't doing it.
So you went from public to private?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I thought that maybe I'd get help there,
yeah.
But it just found a way to get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting worse. I was having my period for like a month.
A month?
Yes.
A whole month?
A whole month.
That's crazy.
I know. So when things like that happen to you as a female, it literally destroys your confidence.
Yeah, I get it.
It destroys your confidence, and you're told things like you can't have children.
Oof. Yeah.
And even though at the time, when you're young, you don't really think about that. But as you grow older, you start to think about that, especially when you have friends and you're like the only one that doesn't have a kid, or like in your family, cousins.
Yeah, it's different for girls. I'm laughing at all my friends with kids. I'm like, I got paid. I got no one to pay. Sure.
So it just got really, really bad. It started to get really, really bad. And I remember I started to have dreams, about females with problems with their wombs. At the time, I didn't know because it was just a dream.
Yeah.
And when I started having these dreams, I started bleeding even heavier,
That's weird.
I know. It just got heavier. And
so you're having, I'm vividly disgusted right now because
I know you are.
I make things,
I know.
It's like.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you have a female that's going to interview me. But I'm like, this is all I have. Okay.
We're also educating the guys. You're also educating me here.
Yeah.
So they can be nicer to their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started to learn and educate myself on things like pH balance.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how important that was. But it is very important to make sure that your pH balance as a female is always, on par.
pH 10 water.
Things like sugar, things like meat.
Yeah, but sugar kills everybody across the board. Look at America.
Dude. But what it does to your vagina, it should be just toxic.
Do you know, just while we're still on the sugar thing, sugar also breaks the blood-brain barrier. The blood is not supposed to touch your brain, but sugar, like, that's why people get depressed. I think I'm not a doctor, but I think that's why people get depressed. Too much sugar. Anyway,
in the words of Dr. Sebi, you don't say "I love you" to someone and give them sugar. That's how deadly it is. That's how deadly sugar is. You know?
Yeah, that's true. So carry on.
But they were growing. My interest became even more and more. Like I couldn't ignore it anymore. Because it's happening to me, and I'm watching women speaking about having fibroids, and I was so curious as to why these womb illnesses are becoming more and more common, which is something that wasn't a few years ago. And I just realized that we're not taught to take care of ourselves. And
if we teach you guys stop being customers.
We stop being customers. The reason why I named my company WeOrh is because I met these girls when I was living with my brother, my older brother, his neighbors. They were just so comfortable about talking about taboos, oh my gosh, when I go on my period, this is what happens. And I was like looking at them and I was like, wow, this is something that I've never experienced before. But there was just zero judgment.
Sure. It was just you talking about your experience, unfiltered, unjudged.
Yes, unjudged. And I was like, I love this, and I wanted that feeling to carry on into my business and stuff. I wanted my customers to speak to me about everything that isn't comfortable, because trust me, I've been through it.
Sure.
Anything that you can think of, I've been through it with my womb.
Sure.
So, I was looking at stats. Unfortunately, here in South Africa, we don't have any. So you have to look at stats from...
What we do, you probably have to pay somebody to get them.
Welcome to the country. Welcome to the country.
I call now, but...
Yeah. So it's like 1 in 3 women will have non-cancerous growths in their wombs, which prevents them from falling pregnant.
This is essentially inflammation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could grow into cancer, at some stage in your life. You might have to get a hysterectomy, depending on how big that growth is.
Sure.
So you might have to lose your womb. The essence, the core of your being as a woman.
But it sucks. It really sucks. But there's other people that have lived without a womb. I know it's bad. Look, it's like for me, what is castration? Horrible. I'll be living without my gun, dog. I get it. But then there's the guy from Game of Thrones who became a spy with no penis. He became great, but I get you. Yeah,
but imagine if this is something that is continuing to happen and we're not talking about it, we're not helping each other heal from it, then what happens to the human population?
Yeah. This is why I feel so heavily about sugar. Everywhere I go, I'm telling people to stop sugar. It's like, oh, you want to get better? Oh, you got this? Yeah, we should get it. It's how much you cooking, you put on jalo, next 2 years.
Sugar, what people don't understand is that sugar is actually like a drug.
Yeah.
Because you get addicted to it.
Yeah.
And when you don't have it, it's like...
Sugar junkies. Check out Dr. Jamnandas. He speaks about fasting.
Okay.
Very interesting talks.
Yeah.
So then you discovered this.
Yeah, this is my team. Well, I can't tell you what's in here, but I use food in all my products. So it's probably things that you're already eating.
Yeah.
It actually looks like ganja.
Oh, it does. That's a pile of mash. It smells, So, what are the ingredients you can tell me about that everybody knows
rosemary, because you can see it.
Yeah.
And
it smells heavily the fuck like rosemary.
Yeah, you can smell the rosemary in here. You can see the basil in here. So I'll tell you that there's some fruit leaves in here.
Mm-hmm. And all of this is edible because
yes, completely edible.
My girl always says you can't put anything on your face if it's not edible. It's like, let me see the packaging.
This is because you asked me if I bleach my tea bags.
Yeah.
But these are non-woven. This is non-woven.
I was about to ask you whether it's a simple situation.
Yes, it is. This is a reusable tea bag, so it's environmentally friendly too,
Done.
Yeah, you can use literally this until you finish with this.
Stumo died before he found these stuff.
You know, you can be Stumo with it.
Stumo died before he found these stuff. These are amazing.
Yeah.
All big ups to you on actually starting something and doing a thing and creating a thing.
Yeah.
And, the thing.
Yeah, and these are actually suppositories. Oh, no. Yeah, they sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are suppositories that...
and what do these do?
These are for discharge and...
So what do you do? Do you put it on top of the discharge in the toilet? Or what happens? What do you do?
You insert them, okay?
Yeah.
And once you've inserted them, it's best to insert them like when you're about to go to bed.
How scientific is this? Because she's not a
do
doctor.
my research.
She's not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
But she's done her research.
I've done my research with gynecologists.
Okay.
The ones that I trust, not the ones that are giving me douche stuff. No. But, the ones that do the things, that know the things. And I've actually verified my information on places like the doctors. I don't know if you know that show.
The show? Is there a South African one?
No.
The American one?
Yes, the American one.
Okay.
Because this is actually not edible because of its potency and stuff.
So it's not can't go via the stomach.
No,
It has
it
to
can't.
go from the other hole.
Yes,
Oh,
the other
okay.
one. And you basically insert this for, depending on how severe your situation is, between 3 to 14 days. And yeah, it
Does it
kills.
stay inside your body?
No, it dissolves. It comes out with everything that's inside, everything. I know you're a person that hates germs and worms and stuff.
I don't
but
hate
I
germs.
have to.
I just hate like blood and
Yeah.
that's what put me off being a doctor. And I was like, I see the money, but the blood. The blood.
Well, you
Not
can't
that I
be-
was smart, but I just,
you wanted the
saying.
money.
I'm broke now, so I failed.
Well, we all have to start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere. You don't just stop balling and stuff. So, yeah, and these basically, they help with your pH balance, like off the bat. Like literally from the first one, you can feel the difference from the very first one. And when you have problems that are beyond pH,
Yeah.
the tea helps with that, to balance your hormones. This tea, when you drink it for 90 days, every single day, bomb.com. Like I had a client that complained to me because, I have to be graphic. I'm sorry. I know you do
It's
it like
fine,
this.
it's fine,
but,
it's fine, it's fine, it's
she
fine.
had brown urine.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not good.
She had brown urine that was passing and, her uterus felt like inflamed. But after 2 days, she was okay. And she let me know, oh no, I feel like my uterus was really, really dirty. At first I was panicking, but now I feel fine. So yeah, thank you. And I was like, no, thank you for your feedback, because when we ingest herbs, they're different. For everyone will have a different experience.
Yeah.
Like I might not have any side effects, but the next person might. But what was important for me is to hear that, she was okay afterwards. She's a person that's almost 50 and she's never been pregnant.
Jeez. Okay.
I know. So we're regulating her hormones so she can have like a normal period with this tea. Okay. And this tea is something
Has
that
she had a normal period yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it does work.
It has been working for her.
The tea, before the tea, she had a shitty, like
me.
irregular periods.
Like me.
Okay.
She could go like a whole month.
So you also, you doing this because it worked for you. And then,
I had to. And this also doubles as steaming herbs.
okay.
So yeah, I wanted something that was 2-in-1. Because when I was doing my research, I feel like people are being exploited.
No, Vale. Why can I sell you a 2-in-1 when I can sell both of them to you?
Yes, besides that,
And market them differently.
Yeah, see, for the wound care, it's only 2 things that I have. But when I look at other people's, packages, there's a soap, which you don't need. There's a spray. There's pearls. There's a tea.
I've seen all of these on Instagram.
There's a steam. There's a wand.
Yeah.
Like a magic wand. There's like so many things and it's so expensive. But when we like, when we're honest about it, like not many people can afford, such things. And they buy these things because they think that, you know what, for me to actually be able to conceive, because some people lose their marriages. This lady lost her marriage because she couldn't conceive.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, I bought a working oven. Yeah, boy, I totally get it. Thank you so much for coming through and sharing your business story with me and
Thank
everything.
you for having me.
Professor to be, yeah. But he apparently broke his arm. And we'll see him next time. And hopefully you come on and you tell us some more people, put you on a podcast somewhere with more women.
Yeah.
And you guys can discuss this and share the word that is need to be known for healthier vaginas and such. Yeah, well, thank you so much, Zamo.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. I was so nervous, and it's comfortable being here. I don't know why.
It's allowed. It's comfortable. These are second generation couches.
Yes.
I haven't paid my dad for a phone. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Cheers.
Bye.